is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Subject: the women in my life should meet. Dear Stephen Shirley, I know, right there, right? Dear Stephen Shirley, I have been married for 2 years. I was dating another woman when I met my wife. I knew I had found the right woman, but at the wrong time. I continued to date both of the women, but I got really close to the woman that I decided to marry. I also got her pregnant, so I felt it was a sign for me to marry her. I didn't tell my other girlfriend that I was getting married. It was not a big deal because she had moved to her hometown to take care of her grandmother who raised her. Her grandmother might have been sick, but she always gave me the side eye and always said she doesn't trust me. When her grandmother passed away, I was there for her the entire week and I paid for the funeral. All of her family thought I was her man, and I felt like crap for being a two-timing liar. I went back home and continued to be a great dad and husband. 2 months later, my girlfriend FaceTimed me and told me that I had to come see her. She needed to see me. I panicked and thought I had been busted, so I begged her to tell me what it was. She told me she's pregnant.
God.
My knees buckled and I started crying. My knees buckled and I started crying. I told her that I would come to see her as soon as I could get some time off from work. It's been a while and I haven't been to see her yet. She's been leaving nasty messages and calling me a loser and saying she'll be fine raising her child without me. When I met her, she told me that she couldn't have any children, and now she's 42, so I never thought she could even get pregnant. I feel so bad for both of the ladies in my life because I have to be honest. How do I tell these women about each other? Please help me.
God.
Woo! What a dilemma! I know. This is a case of having my cake.
I don't want to. Shirley, I don't want to be in this letter.
You don't want to answer. I know you don't because I know why too. All right.
I'm over here toe up. I don't know.
I know. What are you going to tell him? Anyway, as I was saying, this is a case of having my cake and eating it too gone wrong. I appreciate you wanting to be truthful because I don't know how you are going to get away with not telling the truth eventually anyway. I'm assuming you're looking to be a part of the child's life since you want to come clean now. And unlike Steve, who's going through it right now, I believe that the truth does matter. In this case, especially because there are children involved who will need their dad and who should also know their siblings. The kids change everything in this situation. I'm not sure why your girlfriend lied to you and said she couldn't have children, and maybe she didn't think that she could have children. I don't know. She's never had them before. But in any case, there is a baby on the way. And anyway, you were lying to her too. You never told her you were married. Why didn't you drop the side chick after you got married? You could have done that. Make sure you get a DNA test to prove that the baby is yours. Then you got to man up, and I don't know how. I don't know how you're going to do this, but you have to tell your wife that you got another woman pregnant. Be prepared for her not to take it well at all, for her to be beyond mad. She will be devastated. This could even cost you your marriage. I hope you know that as well. Also be prepared to get child support papers, custody papers. These are just a few of the consequences I can think off the top of my head that you're going to face because of your cheating. Why didn't you just cut it off when you got married? Why? Steve, I know you're messed up. I know you are. But he wants to know.
I was
What?
First of all.
Breathe.
What's wrong,
Poor
bro?
Baby.
Let me tell you something. It's me. Every man that heard this letter is distraught.
Yeah.
Well, this is where I picked up on the ass, and look at this letter. In the letter, she said she told me she was pregnant. and my knees buckled, and I started crying.
Crying. Is that what you're doing right now?
So did I.
Yes.
The moment she said she was pregnant, I started crying for you too. Now listen to me, dog. This is, you know how I feel about lying. I have no problem with it. It's necessary. But this is, you may not ever hear me say this again. So listen to me carefully.
Okay.
I believe in lying, but the lie can be too late.
Yes.
It's about timing.
You better preach up
And right
in
now, dog, all the lies you should have told,
It's too late.
it's too late.
Yeah, there's kids involved. The change.
You know, and that's one thing about being, when you lie, you have to have impeccable timing.
Are you gonna be okay?
No, I'm not.
so.
It's really distraught for him because I'm dating another woman. When I met my wife, I knew I had found the right woman, but it was at the wrong time. I could tell you.
Pull yourself together.
I continue to date both of the women. And I got close to the woman that I decided to marry, you know, and then then I got her pregnant, and I felt like it was a sign, you know, to go on and marry her. And I ain't tell this other girl that I was getting married because I figured it wasn't no big deal because she.
All right, hang on.
Glad a little bit.
Hang on. What? Hang on. Hang on,
going
Steve.
on?
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject is the women in my life should meet. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
An education is a transformation. Every day, the Thurgood Marshall College Fund transforms lives through scholarships, professional development, and career advancement opportunities. We also connect forward-thinking companies with exceptional HBCU talent through workforce development programs. I'm a proud HBCU graduate, and my experience shaped me into the person I am today. The education, culture, community, and lifelong connections helped me reach my fullest potential. The Thurgood Marshall College Fund is America's largest organization that exclusively represents the HBCU community. If you believe in education, opportunity, and building future leaders, this is where it starts. Join us and be a part of the transformation. Apply, donate, or partner with us today at tmcf.org.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is the women in my life should meet. Are you okay?
Okay, now on the commercial break, I had a chance to pull myself together.
Thank you. Good.
Because I was crying a little bit.
Yeah, you were hurt for him.
And, you know, well, let me just say this calmly, that, you know, me and the man that I am, I ain't got no problem lying. You're going to have to lie to maintain your relationship. But there are also times when the lie is too late.
Too late lies.
Yeah, a late lie is worse than a lie, because now it ain't gonna make no sense, dog. So now what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to resolve this. You've been married for 2 years. You was dating another woman when you met your current wife. I knew I had found the right woman, but at the wrong time. I continued to date both of these women, and I got close to the woman that I decided to marry. So he got close to the woman he's married to now because he was dating her while he was dating this other chick. Right. And I also got her pregnant, and I felt that was a sign for me to marry her. And I didn't tell my other girlfriend that I was getting married. Now, right here. Yeah, see, you could have jumped in here right now when you... I also got her parents, and I felt like it was a sign. I got her pregnant. I felt like a sign. I didn't tell her my other girlfriend that I was getting married. It was no big deal because she had moved to her hometown to take care of her grandmother. Okay, right here was the time for the lie. You won't be coming down there to see her anymore because now you sick. See?
Oh, so he should have told her that he was sick?
Yeah, you was sick too.
Okay.
That would have been a perfect time to start a sickness.
He couldn't have told her that he was married or anything like that, or
No.
No.
That's
You
too much
sick.
like the truth.
And the sickness you got is contagious.
The sickness you have is lying.
Right.
That's the sickness.
So now she don't want to be around you no more because you sick. That would have been a good time to lie. Okay, anyway, then her grandmother.
Anyway.
She went to take care of her grandmother because her grandmother was sick, and she always gave me the side eye and said she didn't trust me. Then when her grandmother passed away, see, this was an opportunity for you to have like a little moment of relief because her grandmama died, who didn't like you no way. So, that's people, y'all need to stop acting like it. Every death don't affect you like that. Everybody death don't affect you
Better
like
keep
that.
it 100.
And y'all need to stop acting like y'all cry about everybody death.
You so wrong. You wrong.
Yeah, this girl grandmama died. That was you probably went, whew. You ain't got to hear her mouth no more. So, just being honest with you, that's what you could have said. And I paid for the funeral, and all of her family thought I was her man, but I felt like crap for being a two-time liar. Well, see, if you had told a lie I thought of, that you had got sick and it was infectious sickness, that you couldn't go there, but you could have told that lie at the funeral and cleared everything up,
Oh.
You could have just walked up front and just said, you say this in front of black funeral, she's passing, it's making me look at my life different because I have Ebola. And, and now that, yeah. I have Ebola. And now I'm sitting here looking at her in this casket.
You make it about you?
Yeah, and I have Ebola. Just as long as y'all stay 10 feet back, it's all right. And you say that at the funeral.
Situation right now.
Everybody gonna want you to go back home.
Wow.
See, you could have got yourself back home, and then family would have been on your side. He's a kind man, paid for Nana's funeral and all this here, but he came anyway, and he had Ebola. And, and then that was it. So I went home and I continued to be a great dad and husband. And 2 months later, my girlfriend FaceTimed me and told me that I had to come to see her and she needed to see me. I panicked and I thought I got busted, so I begged her to tell me what it was. Then she told me she was pregnant. My knees buckled and I started crying. Mm-hmm. See, but now you don't have the Ebola lie out there. You'd had that Ebola lie out there, you'd be good.
Stop
right now.
saying that.
That was the key.
It's going on now. And he keeps saying,
the key. She told me she was pregnant. My knees buckled and I started crying. That's in the letter when I started crying with him.
Now you about to cry again.
I heard this. And I went,
You were okay.
I was okay. I'm back. I'm fine.
Okay.
And, and I told her that I was going to come down there and see her as soon as I get some time off from work. Uh-huh. But I can't go down there no way because I didn't know what I was going to say because I had missed my opportunity to lie. And I ain't been to see her yet. So she started leaving nasty messages and calling me a loser. See, that wouldn't even have to happen because I would have said, I got Ebola, what you want me to do? But you had missed that window. That window to lie was over. And she said she'll be fine raising the child without me. Hey, hold up now, because he might have Ebola too. So we might have to be thinking about some other things. And so then when I met her, she couldn't tell me she was having any children. She's 42, so I never thought we'd even get pregnant. Mm-hmm. I felt so bad for both the ladies in my life because I had to be honest. And just go and get yourself a ticket and get you a job somewhere else, dog. And send your child support payments in because you don't have to go through too much with both them women, man. But you need to get out of town.
Strawberry
with that
Letter,
Ebola you got.
Harvey. Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app where free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Coming up next, Junior with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.